One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big ticket items, your franchise caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Red Hot. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. And for the Raptors, Bembry out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Lowry. And it's Van Vliet in at the two-guard spot. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Now, here's Siakam. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he makes the first.
He's gone from undrafted to a champion. Fred VanVleet has come a long way, and he's not done yet, in my opinion.
And so VanVleet nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Red Hot. Toronto grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And Junior, a player who's expected to be a bit of a project, they'll give him spots here and there early in the year, but he's shown well in the time he's had thus far.
And Greg Jr., a player they have high hopes for, just not early on. Talent is there, certainly, but the opportunities to develop might not be readily available. And Brooklyn has possession. Following Kyle Lowry's three. 6 to shoot. Here's Red Hot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the rejection by Harden. Here's Red Hot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Number 10.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Red Hot.
71.
Now Siakam. To the wing right side. Lowry has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why, he helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's been loved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Red Hot, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
Whoops, got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Van Vliet. Puts up a three, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. Lowry's got 11 points.
That's a well-designed play and great execution. Lowry's one of your better scorers. Get him a shot within the flow of the offense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This, their first look at this year. Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One shot.
Nets leading by 3. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Bembry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Boucher in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against the Hornets, put on a show. He finished with 14 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
There's Red Hot. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Siakam with it, guarded now by Durant. VanVleet passes to Bembry. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. There's the lob to Harden, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Siakam looking around. To the wing on the left, lets it fly from 18. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Kicks it to Harden. And there's the pass to Red Hot. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. That one doesn't go. And Toronto will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Poked away. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Durant with the dunk.
Beautifully orchestrated play. You put Durant at the finishing end of anything, it's probably a good idea.
Now here's VanVleet. He's covered closely. Here's Harden. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
VanVleet finds Siakam. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Hard the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
So it... So it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined. And
all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Durant. Red Hot is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Harris in at the 3. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's good off the back rim and in. Lowry's got 15.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harris outside. Latrey buries it from three-point range. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Siakam against Aldridge. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Red Hot. Lowry covering. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Passes it to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Siakam. Durant, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side Lowry, and he trims the lead to single digits. Lowry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And the Raptors call time here. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to...
Go over. Hey, watch right.
Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Here's Bembry, guarded by Harden. With the clock winding down, and Siakam throws it down.
I would not want to have to box him out. Siakam has that wiry length. He's mobile. It's just a nightmare.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Bembry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Here's Red Hot, covered by Van Vliet. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Nets, number 10. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for Blake Griffin. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Lowry fires. Rebound, Brooklyn. Aldridge has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
Siakam with it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Number 10.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Red Hot. Here's Van Vliet. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Lowry from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 31 points.
And if you needed a reminder as to why Lowry's an all-star, check the scoring column.
Lowry brings the double, Red Hot, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Red Hot the pass to Harden. Here's Red Hot, now recovering. It's Durant on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Red Hot, now recovering. Aldridge double-teamed, and Harden wide open. He shoots, and the Nets another 3.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge, sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Siakam misses. Nets leading by 9.
Right here.
There's the lob to Aldridge. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Red Hot.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Ball. Hey, ball.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Siakam. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Boucher with the steal. Siakam outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.